Birds are stunning beings, and many would describe them as majestic. However, one often overlooked aspect of birds is their incredible diversity. Some species are so uniquely exceptional that there's truly nothing else like them. Here are the most distinctive birds in the world. Number 1. The Potoo bird. The Potoo is one of the most unique and elusive birds in the animal kingdom, expertly camouflaged to blend into its surroundings. Active only at night, its feathers mimic tree bark or broken stumps, making it hard to spot. The common Potoo produces a haunting whistle that descends in pitch, while the great Potoo emits deep guttural sounds and loud squawks, which have sparked ghostly folklore. The common Potoo's call is said to represent a spirit yearning for the moon. With large mouths and short beaks, Potoos catch moths, beetles, and other insects at night. They lay a single egg in a tree crevice instead of building a nest. Number 2. The tufted puffin. Puffins are unique birds with a stocky build, large heads, and distinctive names. These small, black seabirds have a white face and a long golden plume curling over their heads and necks. The tufted puffin, found in the North Pacific, is easily recognized by its strong white face mask and prominent golden plumes during mating season. It can catch and hold 5 to 20 tiny fish in its beak to feed its chicks, while adults consume their food underwater. The oldest tufted puffin discovered in Alaska was at least 6 years old, which isn't as long as one might expect for these charming birds. Number 3. Pot-ins. This next bird looks straight out of a prehistoric era, like it belongs with dinosaurs. Meet the hoatzin. This small, colorful bird, with turquoise and orange feathers, lives along rivers and lakes in the Amazon basin. Known for their loud calls and social nature, hoatzins are easy to spot, but also easy prey. Here's a wild fact. Hoatzins digest food through bacterial fermentation, just like cows. Their crop handles the process, breaking down a leaf-heavy diet. However, this unique digestion makes them emit a bad smell, earning them the nickname stink bird. Number 4. The kakapo. The kakapo is a unique, flightless, nocturnal parrot native to New Zealand, with an owl-like face and a green-yellowish color. Males attract mates with booming calls at leks, where both genders also make shrill cries. Their nocturnal behavior makes them hard to confuse with other birds. Critically endangered, kakapos are now the focus of conservation efforts. Once abundant, New Zealand's bird population sharply declined due to hunting and predators. Let's do our part and help protect these adorable birds. Number 5. Keel-billed toucan. The keel-billed toucan is one of the most recognizable birds, thanks to its oversized, colorful bill, almost twice the size of its body. While the bill may look heavy, it's actually light due to its hollow structure. However, the real challenge for the toucan lies in its large wings, making flying a bit tricky at times. These vibrant birds, with bright yellow throats and red tail feathers, thrive in tropical rainforests from southern Mexico to Colombia. Being crepuscular, they're most active at dawn and dusk, perfect for a toucan-style party at the right time. Number 6. Ribbon-tailed Astrapio. The ribbon-tailed Stropia, a bird of paradise from Papua New Guinea's Central Highlands, lives up to its name with a long, ribbon-like tail that exceeds its body size, bringing the bird's total length to 32 centimeters. Males flaunt iridescent olive green and bronze feathers, with tails that sometimes curve over their heads, though older males may lose their distinctive white tail feathers. Females, often mistaken for nightingales, have brown bodies with iridescent accents. Named in honor of explorer Fred Shaw Mayer, who discovered it in 1938, this bird is now listed as vulnerable due to habitat loss and hunting for its prized feathers, and sadly, it's officially extinct in the wild. Number 7. The quetzal. Speaking of birds, with long tails and vibrant tropical feathers, the quetzal stands out. Known for its brilliant plumage, its tail feathers often exceed the length of its body. Mostly green with a red breast, this bird lives in the cloud forests of Mexico and Central America, especially in Guatemala's highlands. A member of the trogon family, the quetzal is Guatemala's national bird, symbolizing freedom and even lending its name to the currency. Revered by the Mayans as a spiritual guide, It remains elusive, nesting high in the canopy. Sadly, habitat loss has placed the quetzal on the IUCN's near-threatened list. Number 8. Magnificent frigate birds. Imagine being so cool that scientists name your species magnificent. Magnificent frigate birds live up to the name with their large size, angular wings, and long, forked tails. Their strong, hooked bills and mostly black feathers make them stand out, with females sporting a white breast and juveniles starting with white heads and bellies that darken with age. Breeding males are entirely black, except for a bright red throat pouch. What do you think they keep in there? Though they're seabirds, they don't dive for fish. Instead, they skim the water's surface or steal meals from other birds in mid-flight. Number 9. The sand grouse. SpongeBob SquarePants? More like sponge feathers. The sand grouse bird can actually carry water in its belly feathers to hydrate its chicks. For years, experts thought this was a myth, but it's true. The male sand grouse flies up to 20 kilometers to a watering hole, soaks up water by rocking his body, and absorbs up to 25 milliliters, about 2 tablespoons. When he returns, the chicks drink the water from his feathers using their beaks. In the harsh Sahara, this amazing adaptation is a lifesaver. Number 10. The marabou stork. These marabou storks are some of the strangest birds out there. With hollow toe and leg bones, they're built for flight despite their size. They stand 1.5 meters tall with a wingspan of 2.66 meters. Males are larger, with distinctive red air sacs that inflate during courtship to impress females, producing a deep croaking sound. Normally quiet, they may clack their beaks when threatened, an eerie sound. Like vultures, marabous feed on carcasses, trash, and even termites or flamingos, playing a crucial ecological role by preventing the spread of disease through scavenging. Number 11. The standard winged nightjar. The next bird sounds like it belongs in the Batman universe. The nightjar, a distant cousin of nightwing. Standing 8 to 9 inches tall, it sings with a cheerful trill. Its plumage is gray with a brown-toned collar, lacking the white wing and tail spots seen in other nightjars. Males have a distinctive white band across their black feathers and grow an extra-long feather, up to 15 inches, during mating season, which later falls off. Native to Africa, nightjars inhabit dry savannas from Senegal to Ethiopia, with seasonal movements along the coast from Liberia to Cameroon and parts of Uganda. Number 12. The of the rocks. We're not talking about an 80s hair metal festival. We're discussing the Andean condor, one of the most unique and striking birds. Its name matches its distinctive physique. Larger and chunkier than any thrush, the Andean condor is easily recognizable worldwide. Males make pig-like squeals and perform dances at dawn in the cloudy forest where they typically reside, often near fruiting trees. Males display bright red or orange colors with black wings and silver tertials, while females are usually crimson or orange. They build nests on boulders or cliff walls, and only one other bird species is even somewhat comparable, though their ranges don't overlap. Truly, the Andean condor is one of a kind. Number 13. The hooded pitahui. We've all heard of poisonous snakes and frogs, but what about a poisonous bird? Meet the hooded pitahui, one of the only known toxic birds and the first venomous bird formally reported in a scientific journal. About the size of a dove, this songbird has black feathers on its head and an orange or red belly, measuring around 9 inches long. As part of the corvid family, it has sharp claws and a powerful black beak. Its vibrant colors are believed to deter predators. Native to the rainforests of New Guinea, these omnivorous birds eat a variety of plants and insects, including the corazine beetle, which contributes to their toxicity. So, if you spot one in the wild, it's best to run away fast. Number 14. The three-wattled bellbird. These strange worm-like structures on the male three-wattled bellbird are actually his 3 elongated gray-black wattles, which hang from his beak. Unlike the male, the female lacks these wattles and has a distinct appearance. She features an olive-green head with thin yellow lines, a small yellow eye ring, and a vibrant yellow underside with dark olive-green stripes, allowing her to blend into the canopy. In contrast, the male has a striking white head, neck, and chest, with a chestnut rufous body, making him less camouflaged but more attractive to potential mates. This bird inhabits areas from eastern Honduras to western Panama, thriving at elevations between 900 and 3,000 meters. Outside the mating season, it often resides at lower altitudes in woodlands, where its unique bonk call, part of its mating display, can be heard from half a kilometer away.